Peter Dinklage, a story of defiance, perseverance, and triumph in the glimmering world of Hollywood, where appearances often overshadow talent. Peter Dinklage has emerged not just as an acclaimed actor, but as a symbol of resilience, self-belief, and unrelenting pursuit of excellence. His journey from being a struggling actor with dwarfism to becoming one of the most respected performers in the entertainment industry is nothing short of extraordinary. Early life and struggles. Peter Hayden Dinklage was born on June 11, 1969, in Morristown, New Jersey. He was born with achondroplasia, a common form of dwarfism that results in short stature. From a young age, Peter was acutely aware of his difference from others. He stood out among his peers, not because of a lack of intellect or capability, but because of his physical appearance, a reality he could not change. Growing up, Peter didn't let his condition define him, but that didn't mean the path was easy. He faced teasing and social challenges in school. However, his family offered him immense support. His parents, John Carl Dinklage, an insurance salesman, and Diane Dinklage, an elementary school music teacher, nurtured his creativity. They encouraged his interest in the arts and gave him the courage to pursue his dreams. Peter discovered his love for performing at a young age. He acted in school plays and found solace in the stage, where he could become anyone and transcend societal judgments. Still, he knew the world outside was not so forgiving. Pursuing the dream after high school, Peter attended Bennington College in Vermont, where he studied drama. He found a community of like-minded individuals who helped him hone his craft and deepen his passion for storytelling. At Bennington, he embraced the idea of using his unique perspective to bring depth to the characters he portrayed. After graduating in 1991, he moved to New York City with dreams of becoming a professional actor. But like most struggling artists, Peter faced a harsh reality. He was broke, unemployed, and often found himself working odd jobs to pay rent. At one point, he lived in a rundown apartment without heat. What made his journey even more difficult was the typecasting he experienced. Many roles offered to actors with dwarfism were demeaning or caricatured: elves, leprechauns, or comic sidekicks. Hollywood, it seemed, had no room for a leading man who didn't fit the conventional mold. But Peter made a courageous decision. He would rather struggle in obscurity than accept roles that compromised his dignity. He refused to take on demeaning parts, even when he desperately needed the money. This act of defiance would ultimately define his career. The breakthrough. Peter's first major film role came in 1995 with Living in Oblivion, a satire about independent filmmaking. He played a frustrated actor tired of being cast in stereotypical roles, art imitating life. The film, though low budget, showcased Peter's depth as an actor and hinted at the star he could become. However, real recognition didn't come until 2003 with the indie film The Station Agent. Peter played the lead role of Finbar McBride, a man seeking solitude in a rural train depot after the death of his friend. The film was a quiet masterpiece, and Peter's performance was widely praised for its subtlety, humanity, and strength. Critics hailed it as a breakthrough, and Peter received several award nominations. Though the film didn't make him a household name overnight, it marked a turning point. Suddenly, people were paying attention, not to his stature, but to his skill. Game of Thrones, a defining role in 2011, Peter was cast as Tyrion Lannister in HBO's epic fantasy series Game of Thrones. Based on the novels by George R.R. Martin, the role would change his life. Tyrion Lannister, like Peter, was a man often underestimated because of his height. But he was also brilliant, cunning, and fiercely loyal. Peter brought the character to life with nuance, wit, and emotional depth. Audiences around the world connected with Tyrion, not because of sympathy, but because of admiration. Peter's performance was universally acclaimed. Over the course of 8 seasons, he became one of the most beloved characters in the series. He won 4 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Drama Series and a Golden Globe. But more importantly, he shattered stereotypes. For the first time, millions saw a person with dwarfism not as a side character or comic relief, but as a complex, powerful lead. Staying grounded despite his fame, Peter Dinklage has remained grounded and humble. He is known for his wit, humility, and thoughtful interviews. He rarely talks about his condition unless it's to shed light on representation or challenge industry norms. He has said time and again that he doesn't want to be known as a dwarf actor, but simply as an actor. Peter is deeply private about his personal life, but what is known reflects his values. He married theater director Erika Schmidt in 2005, and they have 2 children together. He's a vegetarian and supports various animal rights causes, showing compassion not just in his roles, but in his everyday life. Lessons from Peter Dinklage's journey. Peter Dinklage's story offers powerful life lessons that transcend the world of acting. Define yourself. Peter refused to let Hollywood or society define him. He turned down roles that didn't reflect his values, even when it meant financial hardship. He chose dignity over convenience and stayed true to himself. Turned disadvantages into strengths. Peter used his difference to bring unique depth to his characters. He didn't hide or apologize for his condition, he embraced it and showed the world that greatness comes in many forms. Patience pays off. It took Peter more than a decade to get his big break. During that time, he persevered, improved, and waited for the right opportunity. His patience and resilience are a testament to long-term dedication. Success doesn't require conformity. Peter didn't conform to the industry's expectations. Instead, he changed the industry's perception of what a successful actor could be. Inspiration through integrity. By staying true to his beliefs, Peter has inspired millions, not just those with dwarfism, but anyone who has ever felt like an outsider. His story proves that you can thrive by being unapologetically yourself. A lasting legacy. Peter Dinklage's journey is far from over. He continues to take on diverse roles in film, television, and theater, always challenging himself and expanding the boundaries of what is possible. In recent years, he's also become a producer and advocate for better representation in media. His success has opened doors for other actors with disabilities and has sparked important conversations about inclusion in Hollywood. By simply doing his job with excellence and integrity, he has become a symbol of change. In an industry obsessed with perfection, Peter Dinklage stands as a reminder that authenticity, talent, and heart are what truly matter. His life isn't just an inspirational story, it's a beacon of hope for anyone chasing a dream against the odds.